Well, at the highest level, it is clear that the U.S. Attorney has been focusing on a criminal investigation that's been pointing at the governor of Illinois. And, this fits into a pattern of him doing indictments and kind of working his way up the chain, the same way that he conducted the investigation that led to the indictment of George Ryan. And so I think it's fair to say this gets us one step closer to an indictment of the governor of Illinois. That may not happen, but that's certainly where this is leading. And because Bill Cellini has been a fixture in state Republican politics, and he is part of, the old guard, and clearly there's been a huge fight at the state level between a group that would like to get out of the old Republican politics of, pragmatic, moderate, let's make a deal sort of politics, and remake the Republican Party as a highly ideological, right-leaning kind of party. And so, those people are clearly celebrating today. And, it probably means that, we're going to continue to have a huge confrontation in terms of the state Republican Party about where it's going and what it means. For the local Republicans, again, Bill Cellini was treasurer of the Sangamon County Republican Party for decades, and he is a huge fixture in local Republican politics as well as state politics. And again, when these things happen, when you have George Ryan and now you have Bill Cellini, it hurts it certainly hurts the brand of the party in terms of their ability to function. Now, the Sangamon County Republican organization is very strong. Bill Cellini is not the face of that organization, and so it's probably not going to have, certainly in this election, the cycle's too short. We're too close, and whether it would have implications long run, in order for it to be significant in terms of the long run, the local Democrats would have to get their act together and function a lot better than they have. So it might create an opportunity, but it by no means is going to have is going to be some kind of fatal blow to the local Republican Party. I mean, clearly his name has been mentioned in other indictments. On the other hand, he has been a behind-the-scenes power broker within Republican politics and state politics for decades. And so, I've been in a number of conversations with insiders, with people that know state politics and local politics, who essentially have said, well, they'll never get Bill Cellini. He's too smart, he's too careful. And so from that standpoint, yeah, I think a lot of people will be surprised just because, how long he has been a feature of state politics, Republican politics, his role as director of the Illinois Asphalt Association. He's been a big player in terms of capital projects and road building projects, and what the state is doing in terms of spending huge amounts of money on capital programs. And so the breadth of the things that he's been involved with, the time that he's been involved with this, then I think a lot of people are surprised, even though his name has been mentioned in previous indictments.